Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show, Sofia with an F. I am recording from WTF Media Studios, the only fucking studio you should go to if you want to run into celebrities, hot guys, horny girls, and have amazing audio quality. I am actually doing this episode with someone extremely fucking special to me. I just met her for the first time today and it was fireworks and I'm so fucking excited. Aliza, hi.
Hey, wow, that was so nice. I already love you. I feel like we're best friends.
I do too. We just went to Balthazar. It's this place in Soho. Like we had a couple drinks. Well, I had a couple drinks. Aliza did not. Yeah. Aliza, why? Why didn't you turn up with me?
First interview sober. I'm scared. I don't know. I'm just not drinking right now.
Okay.
I'm going through a lot of changes in my life right now, and I feel like cutting out alcohol is just good for me.
Okay. Yeah. I can totally support that, and I feel that. Have I ever done it? No.
But I've never done it either.
This is the first time ever you've gone sober.
Yeah. For completely cut out alcohol. I've gone through spurts where I'm not drinking, but I've never been I don't drink.
Right.
I've never turned it down.
Uh-huh. And why are you deciding right now?
I just feel like, I don't know. I just turned 25. I just feel like I'm just growing up and maturing, and it's just a growing opportunity for me to see if I can do it, you know?
Mm-hmm. I totally feel that. I'm 29. I've never had that growing opportunity, and I feel like I fucking should. So, Aliza, we just went off on a tangent and I didn't even explain who you are at all. There's so many things to say about you and so many layers that you tell me. You tell the sleuths and the listeners what you're about. Because I know you went on No Jumper and you kind of, and aside from that, you kind of got famous overnight type thing.
For literally the most sluttiest thing I've ever done.
Okay.
So that was interesting for me. I was the nobody, and then all of a sudden the whole world knew who I was because of my craziest host stories. I feel like that's something we have in common. We're both kind of groupies. Athletes. So yeah, I got famous for talking about hooking up with an NBA team. And
I love how you say team and not player. Cash, team, here we go.
7 of them. But yeah, that's where I just blew up overnight. And then, I don't know. I just keep getting invited on podcasts to talk about my host stories and stuff. So I don't really know what my brand is or what people know me for. I feel like it's really just that interview.
That interview went off.
Yeah.
And all you said was I hooked up with 7 of the players.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it just went viral because people don't just openly talk about that their first time going on a podcast.
Right.
I didn't really know the reach that No Jumper had or how viral it would go.
Right.
So, but it definitely changed my life overnight. And then I just got into OnlyFans ever since then because I was well, I can't get a regular job now. I'm kind of fucked.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's always been my mom's worst fears. You're talking about sex like this, you're never going to get a normal job. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of I don't ever want a normal job, so I'm fine.
Exactly.
So basically, so you told this story on No Jumper, which is this YouTube channel that has a huge following. Mm-hmm. And we don't have to rehash the story because you've already told it. I've never heard it, but basically you just hooked up with 7 players on the team in one night.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't that out of the ordinary for me because I've been a groupie like that for a long time. But I don't know. I guess it was the first time someone's openly said that on a podcast. So it literally went viral. And then also, I think it helped that it was during basketball season when I told that story. And it was the first year that team, the Suns team, made it to the finals in a long time. So it's just kind of I kept going viral for memes and stuff.
Uh-huh. Were the memes ever rude?
No. Oh, honestly, no. They're all funny. But I really don't take the internet shit personal because I get it. It's a joke to me too. Mm-hmm. And I feed when I go on these interviews, I feed into the character. I play up my sluttiness a lot of times because that's what people expect from me.
Yeah.
You know the game.
I do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Not like 7 in one night, but like I'll, you know, I can barely do 1 in one night because like I'd rather just get eaten out for 7 hours. But like I totally understand that. So overnight that shit happened. Like, did you just gain a bunch of followers?
Yeah. I mean,
how many?
I think it was like 30,000 overnight, but like within a month or a couple weeks, maybe a week, I got up to 200K. Wow. And then me and that girl, Selena, the girl that was on the interview with me, we fell out. And then ever since then, she's been getting my Instagrams deleted. So
dude,
people have a hard time following me on Instagram because like every month I have to make a new one.
Well, we're going to plug it right now.
Okay, it's She a Greek Freak.
She a Greek Freak.
Yeah.
All spelled correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I don't understand when people, because I've had a lot of friends deal with this, the people that are so petty that try to get someone's Instagram account taken down.
Yeah, that like goes out of their way to pay somebody. Like this girl has paid this guy over $20,000 to ban me off the internet. And it's like, why don't you invest that money into your own? Why don't you create a business? You haven't done shit with yourself. Like,
oh my God,
you're spending all this time and energy on me.
On trying to get someone taken off Instagram, like that like poorly affects your life like that much.
And that's the thing, like it doesn't bother me. Like for her, that would be her like biggest fear is losing her Instagram because that's what she cares about. I don't give a shit about Instagram. Like I really don't. So
I feel that even though like we just plugged it and like we're going to plug it again.
But I'll lose it again. So it's fine.
So, okay, Aliza, we had brunch. We've been hanging out for like the last few hours. The amount of shit that has come out of your mouth and the stories that you have.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin. Like I have a list in front of me. How about we start with, you don't name drop at all. Some people, you can tell it's name dropping. With you, it's so casual, just like conversation, like you're not even trying to name drop. It's like your life.
Yeah, I don't think people understand, like in Miami, even if you're not someone like me that's like been in the industry, you run into celebrities every time you go out.
Right.
They're just always at the club. Every time I go to the club, I see celebrities there. It's just like, that's how Miami is. It's more like you run into celebrities more in Miami than you would in LA. Like,
okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Like every time you go out, there's celebrities. So,
but I think celebrities really fucking, you're like a magnet. Like they love you.
Yeah,
you must have bomb pussy, or I don't know. Please tell me what it is because I need to get on that level.
I think it's like I just eat ass and suck dick, and a lot of girls don't do that. I'll eat ass. Fuck it.
I'll eat ass too.
Yeah.
Do you put the tongue inside the butt?
Yeah. I've never done a finger though, because I feel like that's like crossing boundary. Unless they told me
really?
to, I would, but yeah.
Wait, I've done the finger and like not really eaten it.
Really?
Yeah, and I put the finger all the way in.
That's kind of a cheat code. Okay.
That's what?
That's a cheat code.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so do they feel more comfortable with you just eating the ass and like putting a finger in?
Here's the thing.
I'm asking you and like not the men that I fuck. I'm like, no, you let me know.
Here's the thing. I've never had someone like tell me no. Well, they'll be like, oh, I've never had that. But then they always let me.
Yeah.
But again, I've never done the finger because I feel like, I don't know.
That's going inside.
I feel like that's when it turns gay.
Mm-hmm. In their minds. Yeah. In their minds, they're like, oh my God, this is like heading towards the gay shit.
Because if you're eating ass, it's kind of the same as sucking dick. Like you're already down there.
Right.
Like,
and you go from the balls. Yeah, and you go from like the dick to the balls to like, what's the middle area? The gooch. Yeah. And then you go to the ass. So it's like all combined.
Yes.
I've definitely had guys stop me with the finger.
Yeah,
like
and I'm scared of that.
I know.
I probably would like want a guy to just tell me to do it, but I know they would be too scared to say that.
Right?
Because they would feel gay. Guys feel gay about that.
About everything.
Yeah.
Even if they completely love it, they'll say no.
Yeah. I think I'm not into that.
I know.
Yeah, you are.
100%.
I have a horror story about eating an NFL player's ass. If you're gonna eat ass, eat an NBA player's ass. Because their like, hygiene is good. I ate this guy's ass.
Whoa, why?
I ate this guy's ass in the back of a car. and it literally smelled like shit. Like, I swear I had to go home and brush my teeth like 5 times. And I even told him, like, he still hits me up, and I've told him, I was like, you should have cleaned your asshole before you had me eat it. That's why I haven't fucked with you since then.
And what was his response?
I don't remember. I could find the text.
No, we need to pull up the text.
Dude, I have receipts.
Oh my God, if a guy let me eat his ass knowingly, like he hadn't wiped or some shit, like what the fuck?
Oh, and I wish I could
I love how you called him out on it though. Most girls would be like, oh my God, he like plays for the NFL or whatever the fuck sport you just said, and be like, it was perfect. It was amazing.
Let me find it. I know I sent a screenshot to my friend. Sorry. I don't
No, you're fine.
No, and I've literally said the most rudest shit to this guy. Like, if a guy said that to me, I would be embarrassed to ever talk to him again.
That's what I'm saying. Aliza, you're pussy or something about the way you fuck. Like, these guys keep coming back. Go.
Okay, I found it. So we were like arguing about some other shit. And I'm like, you think I'm crazy? You should have cleaned your asshole before you made me eat it. And you wonder why I never fucked with you again. LMAO. And then I said a rude word. I'm not going to say it. And then he literally texted me 2 days later, are we still doing a song?
What?
And then, what are you doing? Didn't reply. And then, happy birthday. He texted me on my birthday. And he still hits me up trying to link.
So you like called him out on his asshole and he like didn't even like acknowledge. He didn't acknowledge.
He ignored it. He like acted like he didn't read that shit. I know you read it.
Like he was embarrassed. Do you think?
I don't think he was.
Or he just doesn't give a fuck.
I don't think he gives a fuck. He keeps hitting me up. Like, I would give a fuck.
Did he eat your ass or no?
No.
Do you always make sure to fuck like when you have a sexual encounter with a dude, or like are you down to just like suck their dick and like go home?
No, I'm down to suck their dick and go home. Like I've sucked dick more than I fuck.
Really? Why is that?
A lot of times I'll suck his dick to like shut him up. I'll be like, leave me alone. I'll just suck your dick. Like I don't want to fuck you right now.
Wait, I actually understand that. I feel that.
Yeah.
I just recently started fucking around with a guy who I was in a relationship for a while. And when you're in a relationship for a while, you kind of just stop the sucking dick shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You stop the foreplay shit.
You do. And it's like, okay, like quickie, like how quick can we just do this shit, you know?
Let's get our nut off and go to bed.
And I've like started like dating guys, obviously, and like having to give head again. And I'm like, it's just like, it's work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
I feel like if I'm like way fucked up, it's not that much work.
But like,
oh my
God.
It's like, ugh, why am I doing this?
Guys, I just had a flashback to my recent trip in Bermuda, and I was not going to bring up this story, but like I did have 2 spicy margaritas and I'm going to bring it up.
Yes.
I threw up on a guy's dick in Bermuda.
Did you suck it back
last
up?
week.
Did you suck it back up?
No, I did. No, listen.
I've done that.
Listen. I was sucking it. I slurped it back up. I kept sucking. And then I felt like it was going to come back up. And he was like, babe, don't stop. I'm about to come. So then I just kept going. And then the second he pulled his dick out because he was going to come, throw up all over his dick and his boxers. As he came, like
so
in unison.
It all.
Yes, in unison. And I was so fucking embarrassed. And he was like, babe, like why? Like don't be embarrassed. Like that shit happens. I swear it had something to do with the ocean water and like me, like
seasick.
I was seasick. My mouth was too dry.
Yeah.
But then, you know, after like I was super embarrassed, and then I went back to the hotel room and I was thinking about it, and I went up to him and I was like, would you rather fuck with the girl who says, oh my God, babe, no, stop. Like, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Or fuck with the girl who's like, I will throw up on your dick so that you can get your nut.
No, guys love that shit.
So
I know, like some guys think like want a girl to throw up on their dick. I kid you not.
Really?
I kid you not. It's like the weirdo rappers that are like into the weird shit. They like that shit.
The actual throw up?
Yes. Yes. Well, I've definitely thrown up on a rapper's dick and sucked it back up, and he like didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Yeah, suck that shit back up."
Oh my God, he noticed. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you have to notice.
Well, no,
because it's not like I threw up like a good amount, bro. I had to slurp it back up.
Yeah,
I did what I had to do.
Well, the first time I threw up on it, I slurped it back up. He didn't notice. And then it was the second time because it projectiled like all over. Like it really was like that, you guys. Like it was really crazy.
That's hilarious. You're a real one.
I know.
Honestly, good for him for being nice. Like if a guy was an asshole about that, I'd be like, bro, fuck you. You're like,
you will never hear from me again.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. I almost like that you're telling me like these rappers or whatever are like into the throw up.
Bro, they're literally into the most nastiest shit.
Any guy that has so much power or so much money or whatever, the more and more and more they're into kinkier shit.
I think because they get bored of pussy. They just like want the next, they're like, what's freakier than this? Like this doesn't excite me no more.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to name drop one more time.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Yes.
Was your New Year's kiss. Wait, does he have you blocked or Drake?
They both do. Well, Drake changed his number because of me. But Kanye has me blocked. Because I told him I want to fuck Pusha T. When he was in the midst of like going off on Skeet on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like in a rampage and I like texted him. I was like, I want to fuck Pusha T, babe. And then he blocked me.
Because were you pissed at him?
No, I was just like, I want to piss off Drake because like I don't fuck with Drake anymore. And I was like, I want to fuck his arch enemy. So I was like, I know you're friends with Pusha T. I have your number. Like, I'm going to see if you can hook me up. And I didn't think he would be like jealous because he hooked me up with Future. So I'm like, why would you care that I want to fuck your friend? You already...
Wait, that makes no fucking sense. Although I do know like dudes do that shit.
Yeah. He like passed me to the homies. So why would you be mad? I don't know.
So hold on. Who passed who to who? You were like fucking around with.
I was just like texting Kanye. Like, so I met him at his New Year's Eve party in Miami and he just like chose me out of the crowd to like come up and was like talking to me. And I told him that I do music because I was always trying to fucking plug my music. And he gave me his number. And I like to send him my music. So I sent him my music and then he immediately was like, send me those nudes because he had me show him like my sex tapes and shit. When we were like in the club, he's like, show me your sex tapes. And he
in the middle of the club, he had you show him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like he was like back in a private room in the club. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't like where the tables were like where everybody was. Yeah. He was like in some back room. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so like he was just had me send him my sex tapes and then he kept like just being hella horny in the text. I'll show you this shit later. Like you can read them.
Wait, I'm so excited.
So I like thought that he was gonna try and fuck me and I was down because I'm like, it's Kanye West.
I would be down too. And I don't care if I'm fucking married. I would be fucking Kanye.
Same. I don't care if he
was he hot?
Honestly, he was hotter in person than I thought. Okay. Like, he was like sexy to me. I think it was just because I was like, damn, like I'm really talking to you. Yeah. And like his demeanor was like honestly kind of shy.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah. He wasn't like the crazy
soft spoken, right? I've heard, I have
just, like looking at me and like asking me questions. He was like, where are you from? Like he seemed like really like intrigued by me and kind of like nervous, which kind of turned me on because I was like, okay, like you're Kanye West, what the fuck? So anyways, I like met him that night, got his number. He like went back to LA and then the next time he was in Miami, he was like, come over to Future's house. Like we're in the studio. So I go there pulling up because I'm like, I want to like, they're in the studio. I want to like see him make music. I want to show him my music. So I pull up there. It's at Future's house and he literally just has me come in the studio and get butt ass naked and just like twerk in front of him and all his friends.
That's all he would like the second you walk through the door.
Yeah, he says get naked. I was like, okay.
He wasn't like, hi, can I get you a drink?
No,
like, how are you?
Okay. They like got me a drink, but he was like he was working on his album, Donda too. So like it was loud and I didn't want to be like, I just wanted to be in there like a fly on the wall, you know? That's what I thought.
And just watch them and then you were not a fly on the wall.
No, I literally had me get naked and like twerk around and he was just like writing raps while I'm twerking naked.
Kanye was?
Yeah.
And what was Future doing?
He wasn't in the room. He was in the kitchen. And Kanye, like, poured up a drink while I was naked and was like, go out like that and give this to Future. Tell him it's from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, like, do what I'm told. I'm like, here, this is from Kanye. And then he's like, oh, my God, like, touching on my ass and stuff. And then I just, like, got nervous. And I went back into the studio with Kanye. And then, like, I don't know, I got nervous. So I, like, was like, I have to go to my studio session. I, like, dipped. And then that was the last time I seen Kanye in person. From then on, we were just, like, texting back and forth. And then I sent him that text about Pusha T and he blocked me.
And he freaked the fuck out. He's, like, very possessive, it sounds like.
I don't know. Like... Maybe. I feel like he just has those mood swings where he just like something will just trigger him and he'll like block a bitch. Because I've talked to other girls that talk to him and they're like, no, he's crazy. He like blocked me. And
just like, just for no fucking reason type shit.
Yeah.
So they basically, so he asked you to like start twerking naked like while he was writing music. Like, was he even looking at your ass or was he like literally like scribbling in a notebook?
He wasn't like writing. He was just like rapping out loud, like freestyling.
While you were twerking.
Yeah.
I wish I could twerk so I could have that fucking type of experience.
No, I felt awkward though because I'm like, I don't know how to like dance like a stripper, like sexy. Like I can shake my ass because I'm BBL. But like, I was like, this is awkward. Like,
was there even music playing?
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. It was loud as fuck in there.
Oh my God. Imagine having to do that like silent. And he's like, no, I need to like actually like I need silence while I like think of lyrics. And he's like, but also twerk.
I think I would just start laughing and be like, sorry, I can't do this.
No, absolutely
not. I can't be sexy. It's too awkward.
No. I had a recent experience where I had to pretend to be a stripper, but it was like documentary style. And so it was like literally like I took a pole dancing class and literally auditioned.
So hard.
The hardest shit of my entire life. Bruises all over my legs.
Yeah.
I felt like a flounder, like flapping around when I was like by the pole on the stage. Like it was horrifying.
And did you do it in heels?
I did it in stripper heels, sweetheart.
Oh, no.
And I kept my thong on, which the guy that was auditioning me like did not like. He was like, I need to see more skin. I need to see more skin. And I'm like, you're 70 and I think I'm going to keep the thong on.
Yeah, you got to pay me more, bro.
Right? But, exactly. But the BBL, I feel like if I had a BBL, I would have a way easier time fucking twerking.
Yeah. I feel like...
Does it make it easier or just having a fat ass?
I can at least shake my ass. Like, I might not know how to dance, but I can shake my ass. So, yeah, it helps.
Better... Can you shake your ass better, like, pre or post BBL?
Well, post my second BBL. My first BBL was, like, one of those really firm, botched BBLs. Like, my ass didn't move. My second BBL is more like... I just have way more fat in there, I guess. My ass jiggles. So
yeah, I know. Because we were looking at your tapes earlier today and they were fucking hot as fuck. Literally. So I want to talk about, because I've talked about wanting to get a BBL on here before. Because I try to grow my ass and it's like impossible. It's like fucking hard as shit. But
don't do it.
Don't do it because you had a traumatic incident with it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that, please?
Yes. Well, my first BBL, I just didn't do my research and I had a botched job, but my recovery was great. I like came home from surgery that day and I was twerking around my house, like no problem.
Twerking? Came home from surgery, was twerking around my house.
I was on Instagram Live, like shaking my ass hours after surgery.
But how could you tell it was botched?
Just because it was like, I had like that square body and like my hips were just square and like all the fat was like in the wrong place. Like it was too high up. I had no cheeks. It's like I had a square hips, but no cheeks.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So then I got a second BBL to fix that one. I woke up feeling like I actually had died from surgery and like came back alive. Like I had no energy. I woke up with this huge circular bruise right above my heart, like as if they did fucking CPR or revived me. I asked my doctors like what happened. Nobody had an answer. They were like, we don't know, like nothing.
Like no explanation why you had this huge bruise like over your heart.
No. Me and my sister, like my sister was the one like really concerned. like went in there asking them for my whole medical history, which they legally have to give me access to. They never gave me that.
What?
I like went back every day to like do tests on my blood, which like it's your red blood cell count, I guess they call it, and it's supposed to be above an 8. Mine was at a 4. And
wow.
If it's at a 6, it's like fatal, and they have to send you like to the ER. They sent me home. They didn't even
at
tell
a
me.
4?
Yeah.
Stop it.
They sent me home. Like they told me, they're like, we think we're gonna give you a blood transfusion. Like come back tomorrow because we don't have the blood. They should have sent me to the ER. They sent me home. That night, my sister like was on the phone with her friend and like came inside and found me like blue, unresponsive. Had to take me to the ER. The doctors at the ER were like, yo, who was your doctor? Like, I cannot believe they sent you home today. I had to stay there for 3 days getting blood transfusions. It was the worst experience of my life. It's just not worth the money, the risk that you're taking. And like, yeah, I'm happy with my body, but like, it's not worth everything I went through. And also, I just feel like the BBL trend is going out of style. Really? I feel like the skinny, like 90s aesthetic
is coming back.
Yes. And I just think you can't be in a natural body.
God, because I'm ready for that one.
I think maybe. It's just not worth it.
So you would say, looking back, like you would not have gotten it done?
Hell no. I would have.
You regret it?
I wouldn't have gotten anything done.
Right. Anything at all?
No.
Okay.
Everything I've done, I've regretted. Like I've dissolved all of my filler. The only thing I don't regret is Botox. But like I regret my lips. I dissolved my lips. I never got cheeks, but I got jaw. I got that dissolved.
And you got it all dissolved. That's the thing about BBLs is so many, because of the trend, so many women are getting them, and people don't realize how fucking dangerous they are.
And I feel like these influencer girls are kind of doing a disservice to their fans because
by lying about it.
A lot of them are getting free surgery for promo, and they're not being honest about the risk. Like they're not being honest to the young girls that are looking up to them and being like, girl, this is the most deadliest surgery. Like talk to any doctor and they'll tell you.
Really?
The most.
The deadliest.
Yes. And it's because the fat transfer. So like the lipo's fine. Lipo, like the death rate and stuff is not bad at all. Okay. Or like a boob job. That's fine. It's specifically the BBL, the injecting fat back into you is so risky. And there's just so many, like if one fat particle hits a vein in your ass, like you'll die instantly. And then not even that, it's like complications after surgery.
Yes.
There's more risks to that than there are even dying on the table. So
it's just not worth it at all.
And again, I really think the trend is going away.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think the Kardashians have? Like, do you think they have like a butt implant or a BBL or like this? What is it called?
They got BBLs.
BBLs?
Yeah, because I remember when Kim like was trying to prove that she didn't get surgery, she got an X-ray, which wouldn't show anything if it's a BBL. It's fat. So I think they got BBLs. I think they were the ones that like started that.
Yeah. I mean, they absolutely started that. I just always wondered, like, was it an implant? Then there's like the BBL.
Chloe's looked more like an implant, but I think she got it removed. She looks really good lately.
Chloe looks fucking fantastic.
I think she has the best body right now.
I do too. Yeah. I completely agree.
She looks fit as hell, like healthy.
I know. We just need her to like leave Tristan and like live her best life 100%. So
take Lamar back.
Lamar was your soulmate. I don't know if you knew that, babe. Remember when he said your vagina smelled like
earring backs.
Husband material.
Sorry though.
No, Chloe, I know you're listening because she obviously listens to this podcast.
Yeah.
You're way better off without Lamar, like 100%. So this is the craziest thing is you have like lived this lifestyle, hypersexual as am I, very public about it as am I.
Yeah.
And the reason you're here today is because Delaney, who works for me, who works for the Sloop Media team, is from Utah, and you guys grew up together.
Yes.
Is that right?
We're all from Utah. We all grew up Mormon. Like, it's such a small world. Yeah. I met Delaney. I'm like, where did we first meet? My singing competition, but I don't think I met you.
I know you guys went to church camp.
Yeah, EFY. It's like this Mormon church camp that like everyone goes to as a teenager in Utah. And yeah, her sister was in my group. And then Delaney would just always come hang out with us. And I remember thinking they were the coolest sisters because they were like best friends. I was like, oh my God, I want to be in their family. And then, yeah, I just love her. It's crazy.
I know. I love her too. But how wild. Like, that's how like we're sitting here right now.
I know. But and like you were on No Jumper too. I remember seeing that. Like, there's so many like weird ties.
There is. I think that being super open about talking about sex shit, and we're both coming from Utah, where like it's not Mormonism, it's the Mormon culture there is like, we don't talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
We wear tank tops over t-shirts and long sleeves. And
shorts to the knee.
Yeah. And it's wild. Like now here we're in New York, like talking about fucking... Well, I haven't done a gangbang. I don't know if you have, but like sucking dick.
Yeah.
You know?
I've done head gangbangs.
Okay. Like sucked multiple dicks.
Yeah.
I want to talk about sucking dick just one more time because I need it for like my practice in my real life.
Yes.
What do you do when you have dry mouth? Because I've been running into that issue a lot.
Like literally stop and drink water. I've done that.
Drink water and then keep going?
Yeah. Or like keep some water in your mouth and like spit on the dick while you're sucking.
Okay, because you know what I did? I put water in my mouth, then directly gave him head. And he was like, that's cold as fuck.
Oh, well, yeah. Just like warm it up in your mouth, swish it around.
Why does that have to be so complicated? Like eating out a girl. Have you ever eaten out a girl?
Yeah.
That's like so much easier.
Yeah.
It's harder, but
and
like
guys
easier.
Still suck at it.
I know.
Guys still can't do it.
They really do. Except this one guy I'm talking to is like kind of good at it. But never as good as a girl. Because like every girl I've hooked up with has been way better. 1,000%.
I don't know if I've had a girl eat my pussy, but I've ate pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You just don't want them to?
No, I'd be down. I kind of want to fuck a dyke. I want a dyke to fuck me. I don't know why. That's like something I've wanted to do. I fucked girls like I fucked a lot of fucking girls actually now that I'm thinking about it. Really? Scissor?
I've done the scissoring.
I've never scissored with.
But it's usually like fingering, eating out, but it's always like reciprocated. Like I'll do it to her, she does it to me.
I feel like girls are just so selfless like that.
Right?
Like, they're always
they
like
care.
Givers. We're givers.
We are. And they fucking care. And that's like making me horny and like making me want to like hook up with a girl. This has been, we have covered so much fucking shit.
I wonder who's gonna blow my phone up pissed off after this. I hope Kanye unblocks me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, I did it like my 21st birthday, but I told this story, I think 2 years ago. That's when it went viral.
On No Jumper.
Yeah. Like that, oh my God, the clip of just me talking about it on Twitter had 6 million views overnight on Twitter. Stop. I woke up and then I woke up to my OnlyFans having 100K in it. I could not believe like my eyes until it hit my bank
God.
account. I was like, I've never seen that type of money in my life.
What a fucking blessing. Wait, 100K on OnlyFans? So how much were you making?
I made like... I don't really want to talk about money.
Okay, then don't.
That's the only thing I don't
classy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've just been robbed so many times, and I feel like it's because I just talk about money. It's more that.
Okay, you know what? She's not fucking making that much, so like, don't even look into it.
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm broke now. I don't post on my OnlyFans.
Oh my God, you were held at fucking gunpoint. That was another thing you told me.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
This happened like a couple months ago when I was back in LA, like doing another No Jumper thing. I literally got like followed home from the club. It was like 3 a.m. Some guys like pulled up behind me and just like stuck up a gun on me, took my purse and ran off. But I'm just thankful they didn't take my ring or like that or like hurt me or like take me.
That you survived.
Yeah, people are like,
you're like that they didn't take my ring.
I'm like, no, I honestly was so thankful. I was like, take my purse, get the fuck from me.
Oh my God. I've never, ever had like a gun pulled on me ever.
Well, thank God.
I mean, is it traumatizing? Like, is it like, I'm thinking Kim Kardashian. For you, no.
I don't know. It's just like, remember, I've talked about like fucking with guns a lot, and
like guys putting a gun in your pussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Loaded.
Yes. Like that. It's so dumb, and I don't want to tell girls to do that.
No, we don't condone that at all.
No, I'm not gonna live. I don't live my life like this anymore. You guys. I'm chilled. But
trust me, every single podcast I do, I have to be like, guys, that was the old me.
Yeah.
This is the new me. Disclaimer. We don't do that. But that's a thing. That's a kink, and we're not supposed to kink shame. Yeah. If you want to fuck around with guns and put them in your pussy, not loaded. Yeah. Not loaded. What type of gun was it?
And don't be fucked up when you're doing that. Like, don't be fucked up playing with guns. It's just not smart. I've done it with a pistol, and I've done it with an AR.
Me acting like I fucking know different types of guns, like NRA, like I know that one.
Yeah, I don't really know any guns either. I just know the big ones.
No, I think the craziest thing I've ever had a guy put in my pussy is like a Coors like beer bottle.
Oh, I've like jacked off with the tequila bottle and like sent videos to my mans and stuff. Gotta do what you gotta do.
I know.
When the vibrator's dead, like that tequila bottle comes through.
Us pretend. No way you think that shit feels good.
No.
Hell
it's
no.
Literally for them. It's for the vid. You're like acting.
I know. But even like we're talking about don't put guns in there, 100% putting glass in there.
Yeah.
Don't do that either, people.
Yeah.
Imagine that breaking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Just, stick to a cucumber.
Yes.
Stick to things that like won't hurt you internally.
Stick to the vibrator.
Or emotionally. Like either one.
Yeah.
Okay, Aliza, there's so much left to say, but like I can't keep you here all fucking night, although we are spending
it's nap time, girl.
It's nap time for you, and we're gonna spend the rest of the week together. Thank you so much for coming on. Where can everyone find you?
My YouTube channel is the only thing safe. It's AJAYYYEJAE. I haven't posted on there because I have like a big announcement coming. I'm about to switch up my whole channel and content and everything. So go ahead and follow me there. You can follow my Instagram for now, but just know I won't stick around for long. But thank you so much for having me and Delaney for setting this up. I'm so honored. Like I'm such a big fan, and you're so much nicer and like down to earth in person. Like I feel like you're my homie.
Oh my God. Wait, that gave me chills. Everyone listening is like, shut the fuck up, guys. Like get off the mic. I love you so much. Guys, as always, please, if you enjoyed this, share it with your friends. And you can follow me, Sofia with an F, Franklin with a Y, and follow me on TikTok, Sofia Franklin and the number 0. Delaney just mouthed that number to me. Okay, guys, salutes. I love you, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.